Hello and welcome to the Crochet Business School podcast, where you can use your crochet to build a business that will give you the lifestyle you've been dreaming of. So, the thing about blankets, you hear so much chatter in Facebook groups about blankets. They are the most popular item that crocheters make. But when it comes to a business and selling a crochet, blankets are a double-edged sword. A lot of people love to make blankets. But if you're trying to sell a blanket that you've made, you're going to find it incredibly difficult. You can sell it as long as you're willing to sell it for a pittance. I mean, blankets can take a long time. A double bed blanket takes hours upon hours and numerous balls of yarn. And if you include your salary in that, you should be charging hundreds of pounds per blanket. Very few people will pay that. And the simple reason is because so many people make them. And there's only so many blankets you can keep in one house. And so they tend to get gifted to relatives, friends, loved ones. And so why would anyone pay hundreds of pounds for a crochet blanket when they're actually very easy to find, either for free because they're gifted or very cheaply because people are offloading them or on tabletop sales and on eBay just to recoup some of the cost of their yarn. If you're selling as a business and need to include your salary, you're not going to do that with blankets. It's just a fact of the business, really. Even baby blankets, where you can get sales, you're not going to sell them for a decent price. I mean, here in the UK, baby blankets tend to go for about £25 to £30. That doesn't even cover an hourly wage for what they cost to make. So if you're going to sell, do not sell blankets. I cannot stress that enough. There's just no money in it. Unless you are selling the pattern for the blanket. In that case, you're onto a winner. Because so many people love to make blankets, those who crochet for a hobby, because they love the blanket so much, if you have a crochet pattern of a blanket, you're going to sell loads of them. They are that popular. The crochet patterns for blankets sell really easily. It's also why most crochet alongs are made based on a blanket pattern, because they're so popular. Of all the things that you can make with crochet, it's kind of easy to see how a blanket is so popular because you can use it as home decor, it's a practical use to keep you warm, it's a nice big project to get your teeth into, and so people love blankets. And they will buy the crochet patterns for blankets. They will buy the kits to make the blankets. They will buy an awful lot of yarn to make blankets. They will buy how-to classes that include how to make a blanket. So although you cannot sell a blanket even close to making a profit, if you sell anything other than the actual blanket, as in supplies or patterns for blankets, you're onto a winner very easily. I only have a handful of blankets in my pattern store. 3 of them are from crochet alongs, and 1 of them is just a regular blanket pattern. That blanket pattern, that regular, just normal blanket pattern, is the most popular pattern in my shop. by a country mile because people love making blankets. It's really that simple. But when something is so popular to make, it does reduce the price that you can get for selling them because there's just so many around being handed out and gifted. It brings the price right down. And it's kind of the rule of supply and demand. When the supply is high, there's no demand for new ones. The demand for the blanket patterns is really high. And so you can get a good price for a blanket pattern. And a double bed blanket pattern can sell between £5 and £10 per pattern. So, you only need to sell not that many when it comes to the grand scheme of things of selling patterns. You don't need to sell that many before you recoup the cost of making that blanket that for creating the pattern. You're going to get your money back through the patterns, through selling kits for the blankets, uh, supplies, but never the blanket itself. So blankets are great if you're selling patterns and kits and the like, but if you're trying to sell the blanket itself, there's just no point because you will not get your money back. You will not be able to recoup the cost of your time for working on that blanket. So if you're looking for things to make to sell, don't go near a blanket. Really, honestly, please don't, because heartbreak lies that way. But if you're going to create patterns, then I highly advise having some blankets in your collection. So, something for you to think about there. So, I hope you found that useful. And if you'd like to continue the conversation, then do come to our free Facebook group, the Crochet Seller Support Group. And if you're ready for the next step and want to make crochet your income, then come take a look at the Hookers Academy, which is my membership to help you discover all the ways that you can make money from crochet so you can create the business that you love and will give you the lifestyle and income that you deserve. So thank you for joining me today, and I shall see you next time for the next episode. Bye for now.